Hello, welcome back to another tutorial for a DevMikro. And in the previous tutorial, we looked at what DevMikro does, what it is responsible for, how is it going to be helpful to you, and how you're actually going to interact with it, what is its main purpose, and how is it going to be useful to you under the networking department. And you as a network manager, how is it going to be useful how is it going to be useful for you to just set your configurations in just one button click away, isn't it? So first things first, we shall look at mainly three things. You having a MikroTik, the one you're actually going to use to set rules for your users, and then you'll actually have a PC or laptop that is actually having an Ethernet support, right? And then later you'll actually have the DevMikro software, isn't it? So I think I will indicate here software. So we are going to look through simple steps on how to actually install DevMikro. Okay, so after giving you this file, you extract it. After extraction, then you go ahead and install DevMikro. Okay, so let me try to open up here. Okay, so it will come just like this. This is the first version you're actually giving out, and it will always have a password, and you can always put devcraft. Then you create a desktop shortcut, next, and you go ahead and do what? And you install. Just that I've already installed it, so I won't do this for the second time. So I'll just click cancel. I just click cancel because I have it already installed, so I don't need to do that. Then after installing DevMikro, what do you need next? You need to power on your MikroTik. So number one thing, power on your MikroTik, put or connect your PC or laptop Ethernet cable to port 2 of the MikroTik. So we have different MikroTiks that have different Ethernet ports, number of Ethernet ports. So if you're having a MikroTik that is having, let's say, 4 ports or 5 ports or 8 ports or 10 ports, accordingly to the versions you have, we don't care. Only put in port 2. So we usually set port 2 to be the admin port. So that's where you can do the automatic writings to your MikroTik, isn't it? Then thirdly, you will need the DevMikro software, and I've showed you how to install it. Okay, so after that, the only thing you need to do is open DevMikro, and I recommend opening DevMikro as an administrator, and it will go ahead and start. And the good thing with DevMikro, it will always try to pick the IP address of your MikroTik. If you have reset the MikroTik already, it will always have that initial or that default IP address, which is usually I think it's usually like this. It's usually like 192.168.88.1, and I've seen also those having 192.168.100.1. I've also seen those. So no matter which default IP you actually having on your MikroTik, it will automatically pick it for you in case you don't recall it, or in case you don't know the IP address that it is allocated to for the LAN, right? So it automatically pick it for you. You don't need to cram it, isn't it? Because if you don't know, if you already know it, you can click cancel, you can click connect, isn't it? So when I connect, it automatically fills in there, and the username is usually admin, unless if you changed it, then you can put in your username. Then the password, you can put in your password here, right? We can still check the IP we are actually connected to, so that you verify This is IP. I'll run IP config. And I'll see that I'm connected to a default gateway of this, right? 192.168.11.1. Then this is Internet Protocol version 4, yeah. And this is an allocated IP for my machine, but the default gateway that I'm connected to is this. I hope you can actually get to know that if you've been doing some simple networking. Yeah, so this is the default gateway. This is where we are getting our IPs, right? And we are connected to this loop for the IPs. Okay, so and that verifies that we are on the right track, isn't it? So it will always pick that. And here you actually have to put in the password. Let me try to put in mine. Someone is asking, why is it so long? It's my password. Okay, so I'll log in just like this, and this is the nice interface we have for you so far. And first of all, on the dashboard we have hotspot, active hotspot users, offline users, profiles, online users, and we have interface metric data. It will be displayed here accordingly, and we have hotspot logs that will be here, and then later on we have online vouchers on this side. We have offline vouchers. Yeah, you can have online vouchers, you can have offline vouchers. So offline vouchers are just directly within the MikroTik itself, right? So they are already created within the MikroTik, and they are going to be used. You're actually distributing them physically to your users. But when we talk about online vouchers, these are vouchers that are uploaded to the server, and for the payment system to use. Because once a user is actually paying in for Wi-Fi hotspot, can actually use the online vouchers that you uploaded to our system, and they get fetched. After doing a payment, a successful payment, they return one voucher according to the package you've actually purchased, and you're able to receive a text message with your voucher, and you can actually log in with that voucher that you've received. So those are the online vouchers, those are the offline vouchers. Then we have user profiles. Those are the profiles that you have. Let's say you have daily packages, you have monthly packages, you have weekly packages, you have some other duration of packages, let's say 1 hour, 2 hours, and like that. Then we have active users. Still, as you see for hotspot users here, we have active users. Then we have DevPay, mobile money. We are going to look into that. Then we have about. Then that's where you shall read a little documentation of the software and everything attached to us. Then you'll have also to set up a website for yourself. Yeah, so you can set up your own website that users can actually see, right? We shall look through that. Then this is the most interesting part of setting the MikroTik. You actually have to set a MikroTik with just one click away, right? And then we have dashboard tutorials. These are tutorials we shall embed them in the software, and in case of anything, you don't need to move back and forth to look for where to tap. Everything shall be there, and you just click on a video and you're directed accordingly. If you missed how to create vouchers, you'll be directed. If you missed how to do this, you'll be directed there and then, isn't it? Yeah, so that's it. And I think in the next video, we're actually going to look at how to actually set up a MikroTik, or we shall actually look at how to create profiles first, and after creating your profile, we shall go into looking how to create vouchers, right? Then how to create vouchers. Then we shall go into how to link your system to mobile money, step by step. Okay, so I await you in the next video.